It had been a long time since I had been intimate with anyone, and lately, I found myself feeling restless and longing for connection. One day, while on a bus, a very handsome man sat next to me. We started talking, and I found him incredibly interesting. There was something about him that drew me in. By the time the ride was over, he had taken my number, and I was excited about the possibility of seeing him again. 3 days passed, and he didn't text or call. Just when I had almost given up, he finally reached out. We began talking regularly, and I learned that he lived nearby, just a short walking distance from my place. Over the next few weeks, our conversations deepened, and we decided to go on a date. On the day of our date, he picked me up, and we went to a fancy restaurant for lunch. The atmosphere was perfect, and we enjoyed each other's company. Afterward, we took a walk in the park, laughing and talking like old friends. The day was full of fun, and we even ended up playing in a swimming pool, splashing each other like kids. As night fell, he drove me back to my place. From that day forward, I couldn't stop thinking about him. We planned a second date, this time at his house. Since it was within walking distance, I went straight there after work. By the time I arrived, it was already dark outside, and the cozy atmosphere of his home made me feel at ease. Everything was going smoothly. I cooked dinner, and we ate while watching a movie. As the night progressed, I tried getting closer to him, but I noticed that he was hesitant. He seemed to be holding back, which confused me. After a while, I excused myself and went to the bathroom. Feeling playful, I called him to join me. He came in, but he was noticeably shy, avoiding eye contact. This only made me more curious. After some reassurance, he finally let his guard down. Wanting to be romantic, I reached down to touch him. But the moment my hands slid inside his pants, I froze in shock. To my utter disbelief, he had 2 dicks. I couldn't comprehend what I was seeing. Fear and confusion gripped me, and I immediately pulled away. Sensing my reaction, he sighed and told me that he had wanted to tell me earlier but was afraid that I wouldn't accept him. He had hoped I would like him for who he was. Overwhelmed, I couldn't stay. I rushed out of his house and walked straight back to my place, my mind racing with emotions. I didn't know how to process what had just happened. In the end, I decided to cut off all contact. I blocked and deleted his number for good, choosing to leave the entire experience behind me.